Hi, I'm Colin Rickers with IS Technology Solutions, and in this video I'm going to show you how to run a daily test with your BrakePro. When you open it up, you'll have your BrakePro device, a tablet, two filters hooked together, a particulate filter and a coalescing filter. You'll have an elbow for keeping those in a vertical orientation, a brake pipe plug for troubleshooting later, a downstream brake cylinder hose. You'll have your 4-port adapter with various colored hoses screwed into it, as well as the thicker brake pipe hose, and a blanking plate for using during the daily test. And now I will show you how to hook up all of these items for the daily test. All right, to run our daily test, the first thing we're going to do is hook up our supply hose. The elbow goes in first, followed by the filters, and the elbow keeps them in a vertical orientation. They are only effective in a vertical orientation. Then we connect our supply hose into the filters. Next, we're ready for our various colored hoses with the 4-pressure adapter. Blue hose to the auxiliary blue fitting. Yellow hose to the yellow emergency fitting. The green hose to the green brake cylinder fitting. And then our black brake pipe hose, we both quick connected to the top of the 4-pressure adapter, and then to the black brake pipe fitting on the device. We have a white hose, that's the 4-pressure adapter, and it goes to the white fitting on the device. And then our downstream brake cylinder hose, we start the test connected to the device with the other end connected to the blanking plate. These fittings are not only color coded, but they are unique, so you cannot hook them up incorrectly. And this is how everything is connected to start the daily test. To start the daily test, we're going to open the gray BrakePro app. The device has already been turned on. The device needs to be on before you start the app. I'm going to enter my operator ID. Use the operator ID that your company has instructed you to use. For today, I will use my initials. The next screen will be the calibration information, and then the main menu. I will select Daily Test, press Next, then 4-pressure with adapter, and press Next. It will show me that my daily test has not been passed within the last 24 hours. If it has, it will give you that information. I will select 4-pressure adapter and press Next. It will walk me through all of the setup steps that we've been through before. Put the supply fitting in a filter in a vertical orientation, blow out the supply line, connect the black brake pipe hose to the brake pipe fitting on the device, the green brake cylinder hose to the green brake cylinder fitting on the device, the blue auxiliary hose to the auxiliary fitting on the device, the yellow emergency hose to the emergency fitting, the white tubing to the 4-pressure adapter fitting, and the downstream brake cylinder hose to both the device and the pressure tap on the blanking plate. Now it will tell me to turn on the supply air. We recommend that the supply air be at least 95 PSI. And now it's going to tell me to hold the spring-loaded cover to the side for the piston check. It's important that the pistons extend and retract. Once I've held the cover to the side, it's going to ask me if all pistons have extended, and I will say yes. Next. It removes the air and asks me, did all 4 pistons retract? Yes. Next. And now it's going to tell me to attach the blanking plate. Now the center stud on the blanking plate is off center, so you cannot hook it up backwards as well. Once those are tight, ready to go, and I can press next to run the daily test. The machine will now go through the rest of the daily test on its own. We've passed our daily test. I'll go ahead and press next. It tells me to remove the blanking plate. Daily test passed. Press next to return to main menu. And it will generate my daily test report. Now that I'm done with the daily test, I can disconnect the downstream hose from the blanking plate, and I can disconnect the blanking plate from the 4-port adapter so it can attach to the car. Since we're going to continue using the device, I will leave all of these hoses hooked up for now.